So Gaza is only 25 miles long and 7 miles wide. This is an absolutely tiny space of land by all standards. It's hard to overstate the amount of horror and damage that has gone on there this last 5 months. So 13,000 children killed. That's more kids killed in Gaza than were killed in every single war for the past 4 years. Over 30,000 people have been killed total. 12 because of the bombing and the raids. Only 12 of the 16 hospitals in Gaza are even partially functional. There continues to be raids on hospitals. 73,000 people have been injured, but good luck getting medical treatment because your hospitals have been bombed and have been taken over by Israeli soldiers. 16, according to the CNN, Israel has bulldozed or destroyed at least 16 cemeteries in Gaza. Last year, 75% of all journalists that were killed in the entire world were killed in Gaza. It's gotten surprisingly little attention. You think of how much attention it gets, like if a Russian media journalist is killed in Russia or killed in Saudi Arabia. Jamal Khashoggi comes to mind. Like the amount of attention that's gotten in the past when one journalist is killed by a government, but when our ally here, Israel, is killed 72 Palestinian journalists, and it's barely mentioned in our press, and other than like back page stories kind of thing. So the most aid workers killed in any conflict, it's been in Gaza. 32,000 buildings have been destroyed, 16 severely damaged. One of the easiest ways to get people off of land is to make their land completely inhospitable, and that's definitely seems to be a big part of the bombing effort there. According to BBC, 100% of the population in Gaza is at severe levels of acute food insecurity. So this is the first time an entire population of a region has been classified as that. That's a high classification for hunger. And we've seen 23 children starve to death already. According to the Human Rights Watch, a respected human rights organization, they're flat out saying Israel is intentionally using starvation as a weapon of war, which of course is a war crime. But yeah, so let's just to make this man-made famine really boiled down and easy. If I know my neighbor will starve to death, if say my neighbor can't leave their land for some reason, and I know they will starve to death if the delivery guy can't deliver food to them, and I block the delivery truck from delivering food to them, you would probably think, man, Clint's a jerk. He's intentionally starving his neighbor to death. And you would be right, because that's how it works. When you deliberately stop food aid from reaching people, and you knowingly, obviously, going to starve to death, you're intentionally killing them. So that's definitely what's occurring there. So, but under the backdrop of all this, keep in mind, U.S. leaders have really done absolutely nothing meaningful to date to stop Netanyahu's version of Israel from becoming one of the worst war crimes of modern history.